Hi everybody, Bob Gall here from Gall & Associates in Philadelphia, here today for the third installment of Subrogation Simplified, where I use real words, not legal jargon or legalese, to try to break down, clarify, and simplify complicated legal issues and other challenges related to subrogation. So we had a viewer suggest today's topic, and it's a real doozy. The Economic Loss Doctrine. So we had Colin, my 9-year-old, we told him the words and we didn't tell him what it was, and he came up with this crazy, one-footed, angry robot type guy. And that's a good way to think about the doctrine. What is it? It is a limitation. It's a court-created doctrine that limits, I'll repeat it again, it limits the theories a plaintiff can pursue against the seller of goods or the provider of services. We're subrogation professionals. We don't like limitations. Let me give you an example of the rule and how it applies. Let's say we have a car fire or a truck or a piece of heavy equipment that catches on fire. We know what happens. There's a problem with the electrical wiring in the engine compartment. Typically, I have somebody cutting the lawn in the backyard, but we're going to plow through this. We would sue for negligence, that they were careless in how they assembled the car, strict products liability, that the car was defective at the time it was sold, or that there was a breach of warranty. Well, the doctrine, the evil robot, if it applies, it is going to limit the theories we can pursue. We're not going to be able to pursue negligence. We're not going to be able to pursue a strict products liability claim, and we're going to be limited to the terms and conditions of the warranty for the car or the contract for the roofer or somebody that's providing services. Why is that a problem? It's a problem because our remedies under the warranty or the agreement are going to be limited. In the car example, there's going to be a mileage limitation. After a certain amount of mileage, you will have no claim. The parts of the car and the components that are covered are going to be limited. If you have a provider of services like a roofer, they may have a limitation that you can only recover $500 or $1,000 on your $150, $250, or $300,000 claim. Again, the doctrine limits the rights against the seller of goods or the provider of services. All right, what are we going to do? So when we have a claim come into the office, the primary exception, the thing that we are looking for, is damage to other property. So using our car example, if we have a car fire and the fire spreads from the car to a house or a building, this is other property. We have a good argument that the rule does not apply and does not limit the theories that we can pursue. In the service example, say we have a roofer installs a roof on this nice townhouse. If the roof is defective and it allows water to go down into the rest of the house, we have an argument that there was damage to other property and that the doctrine does not apply. Let's wrap it up. All right, the rule's complicated. The contours of the rule are going to depend on the state that you're in, the facts of your case, and how they impact your claim. What I want you to remember, all right, remember Colin's evil one-footed robot. Issue comes up. This is coming after your theories. It wants to destroy your theories. If you have the issue come up, try to find or think about, let's see if I find my card, damage to other property. If you have damage to other property, you have an argument that the doctrine does not apply. If you don't have damage to other property, you're going to have to find another exception to the doctrine, or you're going to be limited to the terms and conditions in the agreement between the parties. That's it. If you like the video, let me know. If you don't like the video, let me know. If you want to hear more about the Economic Loss Doctrine, can't imagine that you do, or and exceptions to that rule, send me an email. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Stay healthy.